Yo, Wojacatrons. It's pretty loud there. I've got a new name for y'all, Wojacatrons. So, that covers all the bases. It's good, that's bad, it's neutral. Newbies. All you people that have been here since the beginning, the OGs, right? The grizzled veterans. Covers y'all. All right, so what's up? I don't think this will be a long video. Whenever I say that, it ends up being an epic hour-long video. But really, I don't think this is going to be a long video. This is just something that I was hearing rumors about. I actually don't have an article that I'm going to specifically reference for this. I was looking at a few different articles. I heard some stuff in, I don't know, word of mouth. I don't even know if it was from another video, I'll be honest with you. I just know that I was hearing people talk about this. And must have been in a video or something, but regardless, the Planned Parenthood group, I believe that's what they call themselves, apparently in Illinois, is that how you pronounce that state? I believe it is. I've been there, I can't even pronounce it. Anyhow, Planned Parenthood was showing up at Democratic national rallies. So like, they were showing up at these conventions where they're trying to draw support and drum up some, money and, convince people that they should vote for, the next Obama. I mean, Kamala Harris. Not that I have a problem with Obama, and I don't care. Like, I'm not like pro-Trump. I'm not pro-Harris. Like, I don't care. I don't live in the States. It really doesn't matter to me. I really didn't think it would go to Harris, but I'm starting to think it might. People get duped easy. Anyhow, yeah, it's weird because apparently Planned Parenthood is going around offering, from what I understand, these are some controversial things. I'm going to put that out there right now. So if you're easily offended, split. Because it's just kind of mind-blowing. But, yeah, apparently they're offering vasectomies. I heard that they were offering for women to even have their tubes tied, but I didn't read that myself. I just read the vasectomy thing. But I did hear that they were offering like mobile, well, not mobile, I should say they were offering on-site, how do I put this without crossing the line on YouTube? On-site pregnancy termination. Okay, so they were offering you the ability to have your pregnancy of an unwanted child ended, deleted by them on premises in a van, a moving deletion van. Kind of weird to me. I don't know. That's like, I guess everything is to go these days, right? Everything is portable. That's the flexibility of humanity. What a weird timeline we live in. What a weird reality. It's not that I have a problem with it. I don't care. I personally am of the belief that, people shouldn't really be using that as a method of controlling the population or like solve their poor judgment issues. But at the same time, I don't think that it should be restricted for people. And I don't think really men have any right to say very much, and I know a lot of people are going to get angry at me for saying that, but like, that's just, I guess that's from the era I grew up in, right? That's the era I grew up in. It was like, it's a woman's body and it's a woman's choice sort of deal. And I guess I've never been able to really shake that. It's not that it's lost on me that a man is involved in, the conception. Can't happen without a man, right? Takes two to tango, as they say, right? Doing the devil's work. Takes two. So, anyhow, whatever. That's a whole nother video. I don't want to like ruffle any feathers, but yeah, it's weird because I personally think it's like, I thought it was weird back in like the 90s and like the early aughts, I guess, like the late 90s, when I would see like people offering piercings and tattoos at like festivals, like music festivals and stuff like that, like you'd actually see booths where you could get like stuff, and like, you know, tattoo conventions are fairly popular. Like you show up at a tattoo convention and a bunch of artists will be there, and piercing, I think, you know, kind of has the same thing that happens for it. So these are not like insane, like unheard of things. But I do have to say, we're at the level of medical services. Serious medical services, like intrusive medical services. Like, I guess like all things like this, like even getting a piercing is life-changing at the end of the day. But like we're talking like intrusive medical services. Things that are I would think that should be prepared, or sorry, not prepared, but be performed in a proper like facility. And I guess, you know, if they're doing it in these vans, in these portable, I don't know, I guess they must be like portable triages to some degree, right? Like portable operating rooms. I guess if they're doing them, then it's been set up and it's been like, you know, okayed, they're legal, I would assume, right? The thing is that it's really weird to me that like that would be a thing on offer. It's just really bizarre to me. It shows you how far out of whack the political spectrum has gotten. Like we don't just talk about these things anymore. Like talking about it at this, you know, national convention, a national rally, it would make sense. Talk about the issues, but like actually offering the service is kind of weird. And the whole reason for that, if you think about it, is really just to like, I don't know, it's to make the words tangible, right? Instead of just talking about these things, we want to see them like physically present because it gives it more impact, more meaning. That's all it is, right? Like, I'm actually surprised that this is not making more tidal waves in the media and the news, to be honest, because it's a pretty, again, the whole point of it is to make an impact and make waves, right? Like, I'm surprised that it's not, but yeah, it freaks me out that like you could literally have a vasectomy done on site at a convention. I'm just going to support, you know, the party that I'm backing, and my representative, my local rep, may as well get my nuts snipped while I'm here. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It is weird, right? But that's also showing you that, like, I don't know, it almost feels like there's some degree of pushing the anti-family agenda, which I keep seeing. I really wonder if a lot of the antinatalism is like this subversive idea that's been pushed forward. Because, you know, like it's unappealing to have kids or to like think of having a family right now. It's unappealing because of the economy. So if they subversively just make it seem like it's like, you know, not a cool idea or not a good idea anyhow, like, wouldn't that just kind of like pacify everybody? Like, instead of people being upset that they can't have kids and can't have families, people are just like okay with it and being like, I mean, like, I guess they're upset, but to some degree, like, a lot of people are just being like, well, no, the world is so bad that having kids makes no sense. So you see, like, instead of you being upset and being like, no, the world is bad, I want to have kids, I deserve to have kids, but I can't, which is what people should be saying. They're saying, oh, well, you know, the world is so bad that why would I bring anyone into any suffering? That's because you've been duped, man. You've been pacified. That's what they want you to say. You should be angry. You should be saying, you know what? I have every right to reproduce. I don't want to bring kids into this world and I want to have a family. But I can't because people have messed things up. People before me messed things up. You shouldn't be saying, man, the world is terrible. I don't want to have kids because it's terrible. You should be saying, I want to make the world a better place. Again, just my opinion. Look at what the channel description says, right? Opinions are like a-holes, and everyone's got one. You got one, I got one, your neighbor next door's got one. Even the little old lady down the street definitely has one of each, an a-hole and an opinion. It's true. Hate to break it to you. Anyhow, hit like, hit subscribe, you know, drop a comment, hit the notifications, pass the videos along. I know this video seems ridiculous and unbelievable and like kind of pointless, but Like, it's like a fantasy world we live in. We have literal rolling death buses where you can voluntarily delete a life form if you want. And again, I'm not judging on anyone who does that or doesn't do that. I'm not judging at all. But you can do it. Like, it's just weird to me. And then the fact that you can, like, even again have like these crazy life-altering procedures. But again, all of it comes back to slowing down population growth. It's a subversive tactic almost, it seems like. You know, I don't know. I guess they finally realized there are too many slaves, too many serfs. What are you going to do with all of us? And I'll pass the videos along. Check out the merch link if you don't mind. I have t-shirts and hoodies. I say this every video. Check out the Ko-Fi link. You can always help donate to me. Just help the channel grow. That's the most important thing. You know, I hate asking for donos. I really do. I don't mind asking for people to buy things because you're going to get something in return. But donos kind of suck. But I am really proud of the indie rock album I made. So check out my indie rock album. It's on the Ko-Fi link. If you like heavier stuff, there's a metalcore album, my old band from like 20 years ago. Enjoy. One day I'll be gone, but at least I have a legacy on YouTube.